You know it would be something? If I knew that what was in this bottle was actually what my body needs.
If it was developed by on-staff scientists
in collaboration with leading nutrition researchers
and experts
who created specialized formulas for each of your cell's unique needs.
And continually improve those formulas with new research.
If they went out of their way sourcing quality ingredients your body can easily use.
Manufacturing products within their own state-of-the-art facility.
To maintain purity and potency throughout the entire process.
They'd be trusted by more elite athletes than any other nutritional supplement company in the world.
Now, imagine if they took a holistic approach to nutrition, researching, testing, and developing more than just supplements. Now that would be something.
As the world leader in cellular nutrition, Usana Celavive Scrub plus Serum Duo will make you go beyond what everyone sees. The Scrub plus Mask combination cleanses and refines complexion, while the vitalizing serum reveals firm, glowing skin. With a concentrated blend of nutrients that includes the Celavive Cell Signaling Complex. Let your skin do the talking and transform your business in big ways. Develop real relationships. Focus on health. Lead beautiful lives. Usana Celavive.
We are Usana. We are Usana.
Not many years ago, there was a man who felt the fire in his soul. And through one man's vision, we feel the difference deep in our bones.
Deep in our bones. And we want everyone to know we are Usana. Changing the world. Live life and love it. Having you heard. We clean up the place for all human race to be healthy and happy for life. Future's upon us. We are Usana.
Good afternoon, Usana family! And of course, because of our big revelation later. And most importantly, because of our special guest today. And we will be unraveling business techniques, ideas and trends. And this is a very intimate session for because you can hit a question sa ating guest speaker later and just send it in our chat box. So I am also energized and excited right now, no? Because I am a fan and a follower of our guest. How about you, Miss Army? How's your Saturday cut off earlier and rush hour sa ating system, right?
Yes, completely. It was a chaos. Good afternoon. First, no, I would like to take the opportunity to greet everyone. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. Welcome to a very, very powerful Saturday. And yes, indeed, talagang yung cut-off natin kanina talaga, no, is really something na we are not just pagod, no, but really is something exciting because, of course, everyone has doubled their points because of our team up, step up. And today, yes, is indeed a very special day because what we have today is going to be empowering, mind-blowing. And so, I don't want to take so much of the time because I know everyone is excited. Let's all kick off and start this event. So I'd like
Actually,
everyone to
Army,
welcome.
actually, Army and Ethel, no, before we start, no, let me just also mention, no, na mamaya, wag po kayong mawawala because after this show, no, meron tayong very special announcement. Okay, na aabangan. So it's not just only this training, but we also have a very, very important announcement and definitely equally exciting as double points, no? So yun yung mga aabangan natin this afternoon. Ayan. So talagang nag-ano na ako, no? May Eileen kasi talagang sobrang excitement and habang hinihintay again, I'm appealing, no, for those of you who are recasting this show, please refrain from doing so, no. Gusto natin sa official nating Usana Philippines sila pumunta. Okay. So I think we're already actually very, very excited at ang buong sales team and not even buong Usana Philippines, no. So I guess we can proceed, no, with our program. Take it away, Army and Ethel.
All right, talaga naman. Today is going to be jam-packed with all the surprises that will really make all of us very, very excited for the week ahead. And so to kick off our event today, let's all welcome our beautiful and very supportive General Manager, Ms. Cherry Ampig.
Hello! Thank you, Army! Hello sa over 1,000 na nanonood ngayon kasi meron din tayo sa FB Live natin. Hello, Usana! It's a great afternoon sa ating lahat, especially dahil, well, it was a great week for Usana Philippines in terms of sales and enrollment. Pero sobrang special tong afternoon na to because one of yung mga tao na, isa sa mga tao that I really look up to ay bisita natin ngayon. And actually po, si Sir Francis has a long-standing relationship already with Usana, many, many years na. And in fact, tong session na to, siya ba talaga nag-offer on how he will be able to help daw sa atin dito and how he will be able to makapag-motivate again ang ating mga leaders na nandito. Now, if you would notice, meron kaming sa virtual background namin nakalagay Defying the Odds. Okay? So the past months, di ba ganun naman, di ba? As leaders as we are, we all think of a lot of things about the business, about challenges, about what's coming ahead of us, and what the future holds. And I felt that the past months parang medyo challenging. Hindi lang of course sa nangyayari sa pandemic, but also in terms of some issues siguro sa business and all that. So I was thinking, ano kaya yung magandang battle cry natin ngayong the next coming months in order for us to be able na finish strong. So the team thought of Defying the Odds. And with that, I was ano po talaga ako, voracious reader ako kasi literature graduate ako, and I really read a lot of books. And lately, what was so nice about nung sa nabasa ko was so much related to Defying the Odds. And the book is entitled Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. And it was really nice kasi especially yung part doon na chapter na this isn't about the trophy, where he said na ang most powerful weapon daw na meron tayo ay ang ating mind. Okay, so ang mind, so the mindset daw. Lagi na natin sinasabi to, laging sinasabi ng mga mentors natin. But then I realized, so nga, no, tama, if you happen to read yung book and listen to the audible, makikita mo yung lahat ng pinagdaanan niya, na yun talaga yung importante. Of course, as second yung weapon na yun, ang first, syempre, yung trust kay God. So he was telling something about there on how we people should be able to overcome overthinking and procrastination. Kasi every time that we talk to a lot of leaders or associates and we ask them of goals and kung ano yung mga upcoming pang pwede nilang gawin in the next coming months o mag-a-attends ba and all, alam naman nila sa sarili nila na gusto nila yon. Kaya lang, when they are already there and they are already on the act of doing it, na-realize nila marami pala talagang obstacles along the way. And that is where the power of your mind will come in. So sabi nga niya doon sa book, that when you see a wall, so don't just don't stop and get stuck, sabi niya. Again, when you see a wall, don't stop and get stuck. So what do you do when you see a wall? When you see a wall daw, find a door or find a window or maybe crack on the wall that will be able to help you get through. So we've got a lot of challenges maybe. There's got a lot of things that are coming our way para makuha natin yung mga goals natin. Maybe there are times that we are facing a wall, but please have that mindset that you will be able to go up beyond on the side wherever to be able to get through past that wall because there will always be a way. So let's all, guys, defy the odds in the next coming semesters and finish the year strong. Maraming salamat po. Good afternoon, and it is really nice to see all of you here again sa Zoom natin. So back to you, Army and Ethel.
Wow, thank you, Miss Cherry.
Thank you, boss. Ang ganda naman yung boss. Grabe, nakaka-inspire, sis, no? Anyways, who's next for this afternoon, sis?
Actually, today is indeed very, very special day, and to introduce and tell us further about what's in store for us today and who is our special guest. Take it away, Leo.
Thank you very much, Army and Ethel. Thank you very much, Miss Cherry. Again, good afternoon, Usana family. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. And to everyone watching from different parts of the Philippines and different parts of the world, good afternoon to all of you. Today, it's not just an ordinary Saturday. We just actually finished a 1-week double points promo today. And this afternoon, we are not just going to have a good conversation because we are going to have as I've said, we're not just going to have a conversation, but we are going to have something awesome to reveal to everyone. I know you guys are surprised. I know you guys are excited to know more about it. And it is my honor to present to you our guest speaker this afternoon. All right. So he is one of the most respected business speakers in the Philippines, and as a lot of people call him like the guru of the business. And he is actually the recipient of the Outstanding Filipino Award back in 2014. He is an entrepreneur and well-versed in the field of manufacturing and retail. And he's also a broadcaster. And he holds a segment in a radio program called Business Matters. He's also a columnist for the Philippine Star, and his column has been awarded as the best column for 4 years and a Hall of Fame award in 2016 by the Catholic Mass Media Awards. an entrepreneur, a business consultant, a columnist, and a proud Usana brand ambassador. Our family, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and the only Mr. Francis J. Kong. Good afternoon, Sir Francis.
Good afternoon, Leo. Maraming salamat doon sa very generous introduction. Napakasarap pakinggan. Pwede pakiulit. Gusto ko pakinggan ulit. So,
I can do that,
thank you
sir.
very much, everybody. Salamat, Cherry, Ethelyn, Army, Joyce, Mitch, Leo, everybody. Ngayon, nung sinasabi ni Cherry kanina na Francis is a long-standing member with Usana, ang ibig niya sabihin, matanda na po ako. At pangalawa, nung sinabi na pinagbigyan niya tayo para makasama natin siya, ibig na sabihin, libre to. Hindi ako na-charge, ha? Walang bayad sa professional fee ngayon. And as a matter of fact, I just want everybody to know that I have been your brand ambassador for the past many years. And hindi lamang yan, bago po ako nagkaroon ng honor to be your brand ambassador, I have been a regular taker of Usana. Ito yan. Kaya ito, everyday, pag nauubos siya, naaalala ko tuloy na grabe, tapos na naman ng isang linggo. So can you imagine, I fill this up with so much stuff, and maybe that's the reason why I'm turning 67 years old now. Right eating, diet, exercise, disciplined life. God has blessed me with good health. Wala akong maintenance, wala akong kung ano-ano. And then, I'm just so happy that I'm here with you this afternoon. So, today is going to be a very informal thing. I want to be casual with you. Kaya hindi na ako nakatuksido, pero nakapantalon ako, ha? Nakapantalon ako. And so, nakasapatos pa nga eh. Minsan na hindi maingat yung mga tao nagzo-zoom, nakalimutan nilang hindi sila nakasalawal. Pagkatapos pagtayo, may kukunin na halata tuloy sila. So, things have changed and things are still changing. Look at this situation right now. Nobody can escape change and it happens so suddenly. Pati yung boksingerong to, hindi nakalusot eh. Last minute, biglang change yung kanyang kalaban eh. And so, from what was familiar and what was comfortable, suddenly you and I are living in an age na ang tawag po natin dito, chronic instability is now the new normal. I understand this. I'm in business. Katatapos lamang yung 3-day SME virtual masterclass ko sponsored by a telecom company. And this is what we're talking about. Lahat po nagbabago. So very, very quickly, I want you to have something that you can take home with you. And I'd like to welcome, kanina may nakita akong kasasali lang nila sa Usana. So welcome to the Usana family. It's something you won't regret being a part of. So let me give you some forecast. Sabi nila, business forecasting exists to make astrology look good. In other words, pansinin mo, pati nga yung mga feng shui expert pati nga yung mga fortune teller, na nasira na discareer sila eh. Nagagalit ang tao ngayon sa mga manghuhula. How come you guys were never able to predict something as huge on a scale like the pandemic? Kaya nasira ang kanilang credibility. You think that we are having problems, you should put yourself in their position. However, sa negosyo, hindi ito feng shui, hindi ito luck fortune telling. You look at the patterns and the trending. So, konti lang to, because I would like to have more time entertaining your questions. So sulat po kayo. Maraming salamat, Sheena, for saying you look so young. Thank you very much. My wife knows that. Thank you. So, ito po ngayon ang mga projection, ha? Ito na, innovation. We are finding similar things happening all over the world. In America, yung mga patent registration has doubled ever since the lockdown. Dito sa atin, DTI, ang haba-haba ng mga application ngayon. Ang FDA natin, ang haba-haba ng pila, yung anak ko nga nakapag-imbento eh. Ngayon kung kailan lockdown, sumikat at lumakas ngayon ang kanyang Japanese artisan-inspired ice cream called Kurimo. Nag-breeze yan. And so, don't tell me na itong pandemic is all gloom and miserable story because I have a lot of clients that are doing extremely well. Yung nga lang, sisilipin natin, what's their secret? Bakit magaling sila magmaniobra dito sa sitwasyon na to? And so, watch out for new innovations happening. Itong mga kliyente ko sa software at IT, walang tigil. Katatapos lamang po namin si Coach JC Liberal, kasama ko ngayon. Katatapos lang namin mag-train sa isang company na 200 leaders in charge of 50,000 employees. You probably suspect what company I'm talking about. Hindi lang sila double-digit growth, phenomenal growth sila ngayon. And then I'm having a lot of clients that are experiencing growth. Number 2, ito yung uso ngayon, projection. Hindi po ito 50 shades of gray. Ang tawag ko dito, 50 shades of green. Anything that's pertaining to the green environment technology, lilitaw, lalakas yan. I'm involved with a company that is actually involved with a joint venture with a company in the US. I'm not at liberty to disclose right now, hindi pa tapos yung kontrata namin. And then I have been given an offer to take a brand ambassadorship sa isang invention na galing sa Singapore on turning water into renewable energy and so forth and so on. I have to say no. Bakit po? Meron po akong strict rule. Marami naman nag-i-invite sa akin for brand ambassadorship. I will only represent and promote products that I personally use and believe in. Yung iba, this is not just a matter of making money. Pera madali yan. Pero yung credibility natin, hindi po pwedeng i-compromise yan. Number 3, healthcare and life sciences. Isa sa mga pinakamahirap makumbinse na mag-transform into the digital platform, ito yung mga kasama natin mga doktor. Pero ngayon, na-enjoy na nila. Yung pong e-healthcare o yung mga teleconsulting at telemedicine is gonna be here to stay. So kahit nababalik na sila sa clinic, nagkaroon na sila ng panibagong business model. So they're not complaining. The major shift now is in life science, by the way. Dito papasok ang supplements natin, dito papasok ng Usana. Bakit? Yung acceleration na development of vaccines, wala na. Diba dati mga speaker nagsasabi, watch out for automation, IoT, artificial intelligence, self-learning machine. Wala na, luma na yan. Ang excitement ngayon ay papasok na tayo ngayon sa gene editing, biogenetics, and life sciences. Doon na tayo papunta. There is a great awareness now of the importance of health. Kaya nga ako sinasabi ko, grabe ang titigas ng ulo ng iba. Pag sinasabi mong importante yung health mo, wala silang pakialam. Dami nilang gimmick sa buhay. Daming bisyo. Ito mula nung nangyari yung pandemya, they realize the consciousness now of keeping oneself safe and keeping yourself healthy. Ito, the next thing now, you have to watch out for and you need to understand. Number 4 is government's involvement and increasing role. Pumapasok na ngayon, magiging mas malaki ng involvement ng gobyerno sa negosyo, sa industriya, lahat. This is happening all over the world. Watch the US crack down on tech companies, antitrust suits being filed Congress because they don't want their tech companies to be something that is too big to fail. In China, look at the way that the Chinese government is cracking down on tech companies. So, it's going to be the same. Lalong-lalo na po dito sa health. Papasok talaga ang involvement. That's why there will be increasing regulatory requirements. So, mag-a-adjust tayo niyan. That's good. Bakit? Kung sasabihin mo, storbo naman itong mga requirements na to, nakakastorbo sa negosyo ko, you don't understand what you're talking about. The general safety of the public should be important, and if you are handling something like Usana, what is there to be afraid of? But there are requirements na mag-a-adjust na tayo ngayon sa mga bagong regulatory requirements that is being stricter and stricter. Next, the rise of the digital world. There's no going back. Alam mo, favorable sa akin ngayon ito eh. Bakit? Nasanay na ang tao sa lockdown na matrain sila through webinar. So if I still hear people say, ang hirap kasi ngayon mag-present kasi wala na yung face-to-face, you don't know what you're talking about. Don't you understand? This is now going to be the default mode of conversation and then meeting and presentation. Eh, yung mga malalaking kliyente ko nga, they are now realizing and they are now training how to do presentation, how to converse, how to engage. And that's why, sorry, para sa akin, sa mga taong nagsasabing, humina ang benta ko ngayon kasi wala na yung face-to-face. That's a very nice excuse, isn't it? And try to explain why the others are increasing in their engagement. So, the lockdown has already made me understand, kaya nga panay ang investment ko ngayon dito sa improvement ng studio namin dito sa bahay. So, investment in equipment, lighting, and so forth and so on. Because I'm telling you, kahit na medyo nawala na yung vaccine, bumalik na ngayon some sort of normalcy, this format is going to stay, at least for the years to come. Next is what I call phygital, the combination of physical and digital. I'm still involved with a company that is involved heavily in retail. Kaya kami naghahanda na at sinabi ko na sa aking mga partner sa board, we gotta be prepared now for virtual reality. That's why Mark Zuckerberg, Amazon, and Tim Cook, they are rushing the development of smart glasses and everything para pagdating ng araw, magkakaroon ng combination yung physical shopping in retail combined with glasses and combined with technology. Bakit ba? Sabi ng mga iba, wala na, e-commerce now will be the thing. Yung mga brick and mortar mamamatay. Not exactly. I agree there are certain stores that are not having foot traffic that we have to reduce, which we have. Pero watch this. Yung mga millennials, yung mga Gen Y, by the way, kung ikaw ay millennial, I have news for you. Tumatanda na kayo. And so, the good news is that millennials now are in strategic positions for leadership. Para naman sa mga Gen Z, pumapasok na sila. Silipin mo, yung mga millennials nakatapak pa ngayon ng mall shopping and retail. Yung Gen Z, marami sa kanila hindi naka-experience. They still want to experience that. Kaya magkakaroon ng revenge shopping. Nung nagbukas ng konti ang ekonomiya natin, lumakas na naman yung brick and mortar namin. And then nag-lockdown na naman. So, here's one thing you and I need to understand. Eto na, savings. Ang laki ngayon ng savings, lalong-lalo na sa mga senior citizens katulad ko. Bakit? Walang dining, walang travel. Pati yung mga anak namin, hindi makatravel. Ako kasi ang nag-finance ng mga travel nila. And so, pag nag-restore ngayon yung ekonomiya, babalik ang mga yan at yung mga senior citizen ang unang gagastos. Kaya ako natutuwa sa Usana Matatalino yung mga tao rito bakit? Pag nakikita ko ngayon yung mga billboards na nag-a-advertise ng mga anti-aging, wrinkles cream, pero yung mga 17-year-old na mga model ang kinukuha, ano ba pinagsasabi mo? Pag 17-year-old, wala pang wrinkles yan. Ngunit, kaya ako, kinoconsider nila kasi senior citizen na ako, pwede pa akong productive. You get the point? But the senior citizens now are going to have money. That is one huge class and they are so conscious of their health. May kukwento ko sa inyo. Last week, nakpanik yung isang super sikat na kilalang mga billionaire to. Hindi ito mga billionaire na naka-jackpot. Ito yung mga malalaking business. Nagpanik dahil hindi makatulog. Can you imagine? Meron kaming exclusive Viber group. Ito yung mga taong to na nakakaintindi ng stocks, investment, economy, marketing, so forth and so on. Nagpanik siya dahil for the past 2.5 days, hindi makatulog. Gusto na nga pumunta sa ospital para ma-sedate. Ganong kagrabe. Ako naman, nung nalaman ko yan, hinanap ko yung Usana products ko. Wala na, naubusan na pala ako ng Pure Rest. So, chinat ko na agad si Leo. At pagkatapos, isa pang kaibigan ko, just to make sure, baka ma-miss ni Leo, malay mo si Leo naman ay nag-abroad or what. Kasi emergency situation. Ang bilis naman ng response nila. Yung isa si Billy, yan. Sabi ko, Billy, tulungan mo ako. Dumating bigla yung dalawang Pure Rest dun sa kaibigan ko. Sa sobrang panic niya, kumain agad siya, nag-take siya ng 5 tablets. Nagulat ako doon. And then afterwards, wala na, sold na. Nakakatulog, sold na. Yan ang market. Mga billionaires yan ang titigas ng ulo nung araw na gusto puro bisyo, inuman, yung mga travel, safari, kung ano-ano. At ngayon nakakaintindi na ng health is very important. So, I'm here to talk to you very, very quickly about certain things that you need to understand as we navigate the uncertain terrain. Last year ko pa sinasabi, I remember certain things I'm going to share with you was what I shared with you last year. Pero alam mo naman, sa aking experience, I'm a professional trader. Out of 100 people listening to me, 20 will probably take me seriously. Pareto principle. 80 will feel inspired. Pero 30 minutes later, magdo-double day shopping na naman yan. Nakalimutan na. Pero pag nasa chat niya, woo, wow, galing, amazing. Pero walang pumapasok. But those 20% that followed my advice, today, they're still doing very well. In fact, they're doing better. And I myself, I am practicing the very things that I was sharing. That's why today, while other speakers are having a hard time, they don't know how to navigate this difficult situation, while others are not having business and projects, Lord willing, I think I'm going to end the year with about 200 plus, close to 300 engagements again, similar to the last time. Bakit? Merong proseso eh. Meron tayong dapat gawin. And then, these are the things I want to share with you. So I'm here today to talk to you about the wins I see with my clients. While the news are always focused on the bad ones, many of my clients are doing very well. You guys did very well last year. Kaya nga, congratulations. Last year, you guys simply showed that you work very hard. Your leaders led you very well, and you took some sacrifices, and then you actually experienced growth, di ba? So you had growth. So in my book, that's something that you should celebrate about. However, here's what we need to understand. Tinuro ko na ito last year, tinuro ko na sa SME, ituturo ko na naman sa inyo ngayon. So I hope that you will expand the 20% of the people who will be serious in following this advice. Eto na. Marami tayong mga resources na dapat i-manage natin, i-grow, tsaka i-invest. What are the resources? Number 1, knowledge. My goodness. Kailangan inaaral natin yan. Continuously inaaral, nag-i-improve. Ang kalaban ng knowledge, alam mo kung ano? Entertainment. So while others are seriously developing, studying, uma-attend, alam mo ba ever since the lockdown of March last year hanggang ngayon, I have attended 5 master classes care of New York. Naka-zoom in sa akin. I spent for this because I want to learn. I want to understand. Ano ba yung mga winning principles ng mga to at ano yung mga principles to avoid? I'm sorry, kahit naka-lockdown na, I think some people would not like me. Bakit? Kahit naka-lockdown na, wala pa akong kilalang mga artista at basketballista. So I don't take the time to watch yung mga entertainment kasi hindi siya nakafocus dito sa aking value-added success goals. We all have the same time. So what are some people doing? Nagdodota na sila, yung iba, puro mga video games, yung iba, kasi mahirap ngayon magbenta dahil may lockdown, so nandun sila sa screen, investment kung ano, crypto kung ano-ano. Yung main thing, napapabayaan. So every time na divert natin yung attraction natin from the main thing, you know what we're losing? We are losing yung tinatawag na cumulative advantage. Ano yung tinatawag na cumulative advantage? This is the success secret of those who are sustaining their success. Ang ibig sabihin ng cumulative advantage, if you happen to be many of our original leaders in Usana, I still remember those precious memories of the time spent. I think it was in Bohol. Konti lang yan, mga 60 plus lang. I taught on leadership. Yung mga yan, sila na ngayon yung mga top earners. Sila na yung mga seniors. Sa madaling sabi, ito na yung mga matatanda. Yan. And so, guess what happened? Over the years, they built their network one by one, groups by groups, lumaki at lumaki at lumaki at lumaki. So every time you build something, you are building cumulative advantage. Yung cumulative advantage na yan will prepare you and put you in a position to experience exponential growth. Ganun naman ang industriya nyo eh. And so those tiny little wins, yung mga effort na yan, nandyan ka na. Here's the problem. Kung kailan nandyan na, tinamaan ngayon ng crisis that they have never experienced before, nawalan ng spirit, nawalan ngayon ng attention, naubusan ngayon ng kanilang fighting spirit, napagod din. Bakit? Pag tumatanda ka, medyo nababawasan din ang energy level mo, at pagkatapos, in order to deal with the situation now, they begin distracting themselves by doing other things. Guess what? You're in trouble. Why? Let me tell you the reason why. There are two things we need to understand about business success. For business success to be successful, you have to occupy two elements. Number one, success has to be sustainable. Number two, success has to be replicable. In other words, yung negosyo mo, kung successful ka 15 years ago, dapat successful ka pa rin ngayon at magiging successful ka pa rin next time. Next, it has to be replicable. Ibig sabihin, nag-grow ka. I don't even care how small or how big you grow, but there is growth. Nagbi-build ka ng what? Two words. I just taught you. Cumulative advantage. So, binibuild mo yan. At pagkatapos, kung kailan na-build na yan, by the way, kahit na successful ka, malaking kinita mo, bumili ka na ngayon ng mga lahat ng mga produkto sa Hermes, puro sports car na lang ang binibili mo. Pero pag hindi nasusustain yan, guess what's gonna happen? May tawag tayo dyan eh. Pag hindi sustainable at hindi siya replicable, we have a Filipino scientific word for that. It's called chamba. Chamba lang pala ang success mo. Hindi mo kasi na-sustain eh. And then, what happens now is this. Cumulative advantage is building momentum. So, tinutulak mo yan, tinutulak mo. Kahit magkamali ka sa experimentation mo, hindi bali gumagalaw eh. Bakit? Ano mas madaling itulak, yung coaching gumagalaw o coaching nakatigil? Kahit mali yung direction ng coaching gumagalaw, aayusin mo lang yung manibela and then you go towards the right thing. Ganun din yung negosyo. Are you kidding me? You don't stop. There's no maintenance in business. Meron tayong mga temporary humps, bumps, and lumps katulad itong crisis na ito, but you don't stop. Eh so tuloy-tuloy ka na naman. I-adjust mo na naman. Pero the moment you say, ay, ang hirap naman nito, eto, mag-iisabong na lang ako, magpo-porn na lang ako, what are you doing? You just stop the process of cumulative advantage to your own situation. So, yung momentum mo, saan na napunta? Napunta ka na ngayon sa inertia. Next question. Sino ba sa inyo mahilig sa physics nung kayo nasa high school? Bilis, chat. Sino sa inyo mabilis? Sino sa inyo mahilig sa good? Yan. Chelsea, yes, Christine. Maraming salamat. Alam mo, nung ako ay nasa high school, physics ang favorite subject ko eh. I love physics so much, I took it 3 times. Pati repeat, pati summer, grabe. Ngayon ko lang naintindihan. Pag naalala mo yung puwersa sa inertia, ang inertia gumagalaw. Pero pag binitawan mo, one day inertia would stay at rest. May residual income pa naman ako eh. Kumikita pa naman eh. Kahit pa paano, meron pa naman yung mga umu-order. Patay ka. You're on your way to your own destruction. Hindi mo na binibuild eh. Hindi mo na tinutulak eh. 67 years old. I've got multiple awards which I did not even apply for. That means nothing. Alam mo, isang bagay na natutunan ko sa buhay. Lahat na, you want to have plaques? Padamihan tayo. I have a room full of plaques and certificates and everything else na hindi ko malaman kung saan ko ilalagay. Lahat ng mga tropeyo ko, kinakalawang din naman yan eh. And I'm so grateful na kuha ko yan. Pero that's not my concern. My concern now is where am I gonna go? So I still keep on pushing myself. I still average about 6 to 7 hours of study every day if I'm not doing webinars. Maybe that's the reason why itong pandemyang to, maraming buradong mga motivational speaker, hindi naman nahalata. Wala na sila eh. Kasi ano pa tinuturo nila dati? Gusto mo ba maging milyonaryo? Open-minded ka ba? Ano mga kalokohan na yan? Oh, ayun doon ngayon, power, di ba? Ano ka? Deodorant? Wala na. Hindi po pwede. Dapat may knowledge ka. Dapat mayroon kang tinutulak. Number 2, it's energy. Saan mo ba binubuhos yung energy mo? Number 3 is attention. Ayan na nga yung attention mo sa negosyo mo kung saan mo na nililip. Kasi ang problema dito sa screen ngayon, yung screen, buong mundo, lahat ng bagay nandyan. Nandyan na yung double day ng Lazada and Shopee, nandyan na rin yung porn, nandyan na rin yung isabong, nandyan na rin yung gambling, nandyan na yung investment. Samantalang yung main business mo, nakakaligtaan mo. The main thing is to make the main thing the main thing. Simple lang. In other words, here's the key. Shortcut ko na lang kasi wala na akong time. Mas hindi ako importante. Importante yung mga katanungan niyo. You focus on the present. In the past, let that be a sign reminding you of the efforts and the sacrifices and the investments na nilagay mo in building your business. Now you focus on the present. Ano ang dapat natin gawin ngayon? What you have built in the past, the trust and confidence of your people have given you. I teach on leadership. When the leader is anxious, lahat ng tao anxious. When the leader is inspired, everybody is inspired. Tama ba? When the leader becomes lazy, everybody is dispirited. So, what do? You still continue building your people. You still continue building your brand. And you still continue building your business. My question now is, are you still building? Or are you in maintenance mode and inertia mode? So, if you are not building your people, if you are not building your brand, if you are not building your business, then you are like an old dilapidated building that should be condemned by the authorities because it is no longer habitable. Kaya you have to build, and build. If you are not doing this, you're not growing the business. If you are not doing this, you're on inertia mode. If you are not doing this, you are losing cumulative advantage. Ang hirap i-build yun. So, these are the things I want to share with you. You focus on the present. Why? Lahat ng dinaanan kong crisis, ang advantage ng senior citizen na speaker, kasi marami na akong crisis na dinaanan eh. Asian financial crisis, political crisis, personal crisis, business crisis, crisis of betrayal and trust of my business partners and everything else. Ito yung common thing na na-discover ko. All crises will pass, including this one. Pero pag nasa kalagitnaan ka ng crisis, parang everything is hopeless. No, God is still in control. And so, the second thing you need to understand is this. Every crisis changes us. We can change for the better. We can change now to become bitter. Or we can change now and we become butter. Mantikilya na natunaw. Ay, hindi ko na kaya itong crisis na to. Talaga. Here's my final concern. Habang tinitignan ko kayo, ang dami mga bata eh. You know, my number one concern in life now is this. How are we going to train the young generation na ngayon lang sila nakaranas ng crisis kasing bigat nito? At pagkatapos, pag tinignan nila sa TV at sa media at sa screen, yung bang, I am not demeaning them, I'm not belittling this, ha? So let's be sure and proper about this. Kapag nakikita ngayon ng mga bata, somebody like Naomi Osaka and Simone Biles, na because now they have these mental health issues and that they cannot function, will that become the default mode of the new generation or not? Kaya ang number one concern ko ngayon is how to equip the parents to train their children to become resilient, to have strong mental capability to think well, and not to just be dependent on their emotions. Bakit? At the end of the day, you're doing your business. Business is all about using this one, not just emotion. The emotions should serve reason, not the other way around. Kaya dapat dito nagsisimula yan. Knowledge, energy, attention, aral, build cumulative advantage. Momentum, build it up, build. And then, that way we become resilient. So, the year is not yet over. I have this feeling that you're gonna end the year with a very good record. But it involves your dedication, your intention, your determination, your persistence into pouring it in. Simple lang naman ang philosophy eh. If life is hard and difficult, you just have to put in more work, isn't it? Yun lang naman. But then in doing so, you prepare for the opening of a new environment once this thing is gone. Build, and build. And by the way, that's what Usana is all about. Maraming salamat for having me, and I hope that you find this short time useful. Leo, I'm done.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Sure. Thank you very much, sir. But I know a lot of people really wanted to ask questions, and we would like to ask you, sir, just some few questions. Okay, I tried to sort it out because
Yes,
you were
sir.
able to really mention or to answer the things that they're actually asking earlier. So, number one, sir, top question is that I think a lot of people really would want to know about this. As a business expert, okay, as a business expert, how do you see the future of Usana Philippines, or Usana in particular, in 5 to 10 years?
I don't really consider me as a business expert because nobody graduates to the level of expertise. We continue to learn. So I would consider myself as a continuous business learner. The future of Usana for now until the next year, it all depends on the leadership, the leaders running the business. Kung ang Utah, Salt Lake, where Usana headquarter is, and they continue to churn out and innovate and produce beautiful products like what Usana is, hindi yan ang concern natin. For Usana Philippines now, ang tanong ko ngayon, kumusta yung mga leaders na nagsimula itong negosyong to? Kumusta na yung mga middle generation leaders? At kumusta ngayon yung succession plan? And that's why, nakakatuwa eh. Dati nung wala pang webinar, nagtuturo ako sa mga 5-star hotel ng aking level up leadership. 2 days yan. Nag-a-operate ako mga 60, 80, 100 ngayon. 180, 200, pati mga kasama nating uniform people from the armed forces, industry, tech, telecom, lahat uma-attend eh. Which, kung ako lang, kung pwede ko lang pilitin, kung pwede ko lang i-mandate to, yung mga original leaders na yan, na hindi na po pwedeng sabihin, alam ko na yan, patay ka pag yan ang inisip mo. Pati ngayon yung mga budding leader, they all should invest in level up leadership. Am I plugging this? Of course I am. Why? Because isipin mo na lang, kung 200 people from different industries, they find value there, what reason can you give in not finding value in upgrading and updating your leadership skills? It doesn't make sense to me. You have to invest in your leadership skills. The more you build your people, the more you build yourself, then you build your people will grow the business for you. And then you have a succession plan. You know that this one, learn the story from the insurance company. The insurance industry started with a flimsy little tiny insurance agent. So doon siya nag-aaral. Yung insurance agent na yan, hindi lang magaling magbenta, sila na ngayon ang may-ari ng kanilang insurance brokerage agency. Naging negosyo eh. So what I wish to see right now is, itong ating mga original leaders na yan, they are now opening up their own branches and their own business agency. That way, 5 to 10 years later on down the line, Usana will only grow stronger. It will not diminish, but it's going to get even stronger because you have a good product. The question right now is, how do you build the business? Well, I hope that answers the question, Leo.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, the next one is this. I've been in the network marketing industry for more than a decade, but my new members seem to find my ways off. How should I keep the engagement high and make them productive?
That is the same question asked me by executives and business owners of different industries. How do I engage them? Wala ka namang choice eh. You have to continuously communicate with them. And this is one thing I'd like to share with you. Ang pinaka-importanteng leadership principle now is to practice empathy management right now. Hindi na ito yung panahon na, kumusta benta? Hindi na ito yung panahon na, halika, mag-uusap tayo, mag-Zoom meeting tayo ngayon. Hindi na yung katulad dati, halika, mag-coffee shop tayo. Ngayon kasi, we have to understand that the number one concern of people now is to see that their leaders care for them. Kaya dito sa industriyang to, para dun sa mga bagong sumasali, malakas kumita ng pera yung mga tao nandito. So this is one industry where I have seen people who will never be given equal chances for wealth in other profession and industry. Pumasok dito, now you can see how well off they are. But it is a continuous educational thrust, cumulative advantage thing that they have to keep on building. And the people, the leaders, build their business through building their people. Kaya yung engagement na yan, you have to practice empathy management now. You still have to keep in touch with what's going on. Hindi na po pwede yung pang Facebook at IG lamang. Talagang kinakausap mo ngayon yung pinaka-direct inner circle mo. And then trying to provide yourself now as a conduit and a channel to help support them with what their needs are. So, dati, kung ikaw yung nakikipagbagbakan, ngayon established leaders ka na, coach ka na ngayon eh. You provide encouragement and direction and vision and and more knowledge that you can pass on to your people and people pass on to the other people. At gusto ko sana sabihin doon sa mga bagong sumali at lamang sa Usana. This is one industry na talagang excited ako eh. Bakit? Talagang genuine excited yung mga taong matuto. They are so excited to learn, grabe. Yung nga lang, whether they get easily distracted or not, that's another issue. But that's the way to engage them. Keeping in touch, communicating with them. Huwag yung sobrang daming Zoom, ha? Pag sobrang dami, nadi-depress din yung tao eh. You organize, you strategize, and then you keep on sharing information that can help your people grow, but you first need to grow yourself.
Thank you very much, sir, for that. And one last question, sir. I've been with and doing Usana for several years, and I achieved good ranks, created good team, and earned well. So these past few months, I've been receiving business proposals and other opportunities to earn. Should I entertain them or should I stay with Usana?
Of course, you should entertain them. Then you start from scratch again. It's your choice. It's a free country. This is democracy. But it's not a wise choice. Para sa akin lamang ay ganito. There are many proposals for other businesses. Siguraduhin mo lang legit yan, ha? Hindi itong mga pyramid or scam. Alam mo naman legit to. So may proposal para sa akin. Ito naman, ang nagbuhay ng pamilya ko at ito naman, na-build ko na eh. The question now is, do I continue providing a good succession plan for this business para retain or else? Ang buhay hindi end or proposition. In other words, Jim Collins in his masterclass says, the brilliance and the beauty of the end, A-N-D. It's not Usana or this one. It's both Usana and this one. But the challenge now is, number one, can you handle both? Number two, are you willing to trade off something that you have given so much of your life now, na-built na yan, at pagkatapos dito ka na, you will be starting from scratch. Those are the considerations that you yourself can consider. Ngayon, pagka may katulad ng kinukwento kong insurance agencies na yan na nag-build na ng malalaking company, pwede nang bitawan at meron na akong succession plan. Meron, halimbawa, itong anak ko, misis ko, ang nagpapahandle na ng business na to. Ako naman, meron na akong sobrang pera, yung hindi ka na mapalagay kasi sobrang ng dami ng pera mo. And so you want to invest in other ventures? Why not? The brilliance of the both end. But you have to ask yourself, can you handle it? So, that is a question that you yourself will be able to answer.
Thank you very much, sir. And once again, Usana family, let's give our virtual clap to the one and only Mr. Francis J. Kong. And again, sir, on behalf of Usana Philippines and the whole Usana family, or your Usana family, thank you for joining us this afternoon and sharing your great words for everybody. And we totally appreciate that.
Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Everybody be safe now. Thank you.
All right, and this time, let's bring back Ms. Army Papasin and Ethel Aquino.
Oh, guys, thank you, Leo.
Sobrang ganda, sis. Sobra, no? Ang wisdom ni Sir Francis is...
Yeah, entirely.
Oh, yeah, it's my first time actually to hear him speak. And thank you, Usana, for this opportunity. It's a rare opportunity, di ba? Di kalibre na speaker. So,
very true.
Yes. So this is the time, Usana family, as we are the bearers of good news to all of us. And for our big reveal, take it away, Sis Army.
Actually, today indeed is very powerful, as Sir Francis Kong have shared with us all the things we need to consider in this time of age. Yes, we are in a crisis. We are in a pandemic. But with this, the only thing we need to think about is how we react to it. What did we get to learn from it, right? And the word cumulative advantage. It's all about creating that momentum. And it's here for us, no? It's for everyone. And besides all of those, we have a bigger deal. And that is one of the special things we need to share with you today. And to start off with that, let's all welcome our Senior Sales Manager, Ms. Joyce Ormalyosa, and our Sales Manager from Mindanao Region, Ms. Mitch Arcansalin. Ladies, take it away.
Thank you, Army and Ethel, no? And thank you to all our associates who have attended, no, this afternoon. I hope you have learned a lot as much as we did, no? Sabi nga kanya ni Sir Francis, ayan si Sis Mitch, no? Sabi nga kanya ni Sir Francis, no, hindi naman talaga natatapos, no, yung inyong purpose, no, and your effort, no, and you just need to keep on going and going and going. And kagaya ng sinabi namin kanina, no, although we know our double SVP just ended last 2 p.m., meron pa rin tayong mga tuloy-tuloy, no, na pasabog and mga support, no, para po matuloy-tuloy natin ang ating momentum this bare months.
Yan, very exciting. Napakaaga ng Pasko dito sa Usana because hindi pa nagtatapos sa double SVP. As we mentioned kanina, there are still a lot of things in store for you, and we are very, very happy really to share to you ano yung mga bago at ano yung ini-expect ninyo sa Usana in the next coming week. So, back to you, Joyce.
Ayan, so we just heard wisdom, no? Grabe, punong-puno yung ating conversations with Sir Francis. And of course, tonight, we have no other than our Executive 4-Star Diamond Director, Nat Sunyo. So for those of you who have joined us just now, di ba, yung mga napa-sign up natin due to our double SVP, yung ating Team Up, Step Up qualifiers, please let them attend, no, tonight our new distributors orientation. Tamang-tama po, no, to support you in your journey with Usana. Okay? And then hindi naman po nagtatapos diyan, no. We have also training programs in store for you. So every week po, every day, we have at least 2 trainings for you to plug in. No, you do not reinvent the wheel, no, kung talagang nagwo-work naman siya. So all you need to do is to plug in sa ating mga trainings. So even if you are at work, even if you are doing something, no, all you need to do is to really simply log in sa ating mga trainings every day, no. So we have business trainings, we have our product presentations, and a lot more. Okay, so yan yung ating daily and weekly training schedule. Now, I'm very excited because this September, no, our Tuesday lineup, ayan, you have to mark your calendars because we got the best speakers and we got the best topic that will really fit, no, dun sa ating mga new associates and those of you who would want to rekindle, no, or to ignite your passion again, no, dito sa business. So please, no, mark your calendars, screenshot this presentation, and don't worry, you have to be part of our Viber community so that you get daily updates on our happenings po sa Usana. Okay? And speaking of defying the odds, no, kanina sinabi rin ni Miss Cherry that we are, our theme, no, moving forward is defying the odds. That's why if you would want to defy the odds and be recognized on our October event, not hindi po kayo namamalikmata, that's a 3-day event. No, we call that a webisodes. No, all you need to do is to rank advance within this cut-off periods. Ayan. So, please screenshot, no, pamalitan nyo na po sa iba if you would want to be recognized in our special event. Alright? And eto na, no, hindi ko na patatagalin. I know that you have a lot things to process and gustong-gusto nyo na talagang to go out there. You're very inspired. But really, these promotions that we'll be sharing to you this afternoon will propel your business. Okay? Talagang tulong po ito talaga sa lahat po ng ating mga Usana associates. So number 1, no, can I get an excited sa ating chat box? Please type excited. Just so for us to know if you're still there. Ayan. Alright, so number 1. So if you will notice, no, there are a lot of things, yung mga double day sale, yung mga 9-9 na yan, 10-10, 11-11, no? What is the common, di ba, na pang-catch or pang-come on ng mga companies na to? Di ba? So as we know, no, we would want you to really join our business with more convenience and definitely savings. That's why this starting today, no, we will be offering free shipping. O, di ba? Nasa Usana na. Alright.
Very exciting. Ayan. Okay.
So, starting all enrollments na after cut-off. So, ibig sabihin, starting today, 2 p.m. until October 1st. So, 159 minimum of basic activation o yung one business center natin, 200 SVP na minimum. In a single receipt, you get to have free shipping. Di ba? Walang kahirap-hirap. All you need to do is to process your order as usual, no? And then at the checkout page, all you need to do is to select, no, yung inyong ship or if you're qualified, automatic po 'yan. No, na makikita niyo po sa account, and then you don't need to click on any or you don't need to input any code, no. Automatic po na kapag naka 200 SVP na single order sa online enrollment or first time order, you are entitled for a free shipping. All you need to do is to click yung inyong address, no, na nakalagay shipping tool. Alright? So, ayan, no. So, kung ayaw nyo naman mag-free shipping, yes, pwede nyo pa rin naman pick upin sa ating Usana offices. But, yun nga lang, di ba, since we are all cautious din, di ba, sa ayaw natin ng mga lumabas-labas, eto na po ang sagot. No? Pag sinabi sa ng downline, ayoko po lumabas. Okay, free shipping tayo ngayon. Okay, so, and then after that, all you will see in your checkout page, no, sa ilalim, 0 po ang shipping fee. Ayan. So, I know, no, this is very, very exciting. Gusto nyo ba tong free shipping na to? I'm no doubt na talagang dun sa ating chat, kulang na lang tumagos, no?
Kulang na lang sumabog yung chat box natin sa ka-excited nila. Ayan.
Right. Okay. So talagang very important, no, business support po ng Usana sa inyong lahat. Alright? So, isa pa lang yan, no? Sis Mitch, I think this one, yung ating next promotion will really reinforce, no, of what Mr. Francis Kong mentioned earlier in our general manager, na talagang build. No? There's no way but to really build. Diba? So this is our future, and so that's why, as we know here at Usana, diba, lagi nating sinasabi, PBPS mode, no? Premier Platinum Pay Setter really paves the way for you to hit that lifetime matching bonus. Diba? Gusto mo 15% lifetime, no? And of course, you can earn even without a balanced leg sa umpisa. Diba? Even if you are just starting to build your business, if you have built Premier Platinum Pay Setters under your organization, then you can earn by helping them earn as well. And etong pinaka gusto ko about our program na PPPS, because this really will set momentum in your organization. So just imagine, on your first 2 months or your first 56 days with Usana, diba, meron ka ng 4 na associates, diba, you have already established an organization, diba? Pero ang tanong, Sis Mitch, no, bakit ba kailangan mong 56 days when you can even, no, accelerate your momentum in just 30 days?
Yes.
Diba? Actually, di ba, may mga tao nga na sabi nila, ay, 1 day lang ang PBPS, or dun talaga sa pinaka-dulo. Now, we would really want to change the behavior and really change the mindset, no? Na dapat dun pa lang sa umpisa, strike while the iron is hot. You really have to complete your Premier Platinum Pay Setter qualification. And now, diba, I hope you'll get more motivated to do that, because if you do so, you get a free or your own very own limited edition Timex Premier Platinum Pay Setter watch. Wow!
lalabas na natin yung watch.
Excited na ako dito na ang dami na nating nasabihan na associates no before we launch, and really they're all rooting for this special treat from Usana. So what you're going to do is that for all of you who have enrolled, no, hindi lang yan para sa nag-enroll ngayon, no. All those who have enrolled or joined Usana from August 7, no, you have 30 days to complete your qualification. So if you enroll with us from August 7 to October 1st, you have 30 days to complete your PPPS. Dapat po yung Premier Platinum Pay Setter, yung 1,600 SVP, yung minimum of 4 new personal sponsor or direct sponsor na associate or preferred consultant, no? And dapat po Philippine account po sila. And then once you finalize, no, you get the limited edition Premier Platinum Pay Setter watch. Ayan. So I know, no, you have a lot of questions after this, and the sales team will be hopping from one team to another, no, to discuss this in depth, no? But this next slide now will be discussed by Mitch kasi baka eto rin po ang inyong mga tanong.
Ayan, right. So ayan. Yung calendar pa, ayan, para mas klaro sis.
Alright, so eto, no, para dun sa mga bago or dun sa mga talaga para maintindihan natin how you can qualify for this watch, no? So example, you joined us last August 7, so all you need to do is to count 30 days. No, dapat makumpleto mo yung iyong PPPS qualification within 30 days, and then after that, no, technically your 56th day will end on October 1st. Okay? So kaya sabi natin, 'di ba, dapat within the first 30 days. So after you have completed that tomorrow, no, actually mga August 7, tomorrow yung kanilang ika-30th day, you still have time, no, to complete that qualification. Meron tayong tinatawag na finalization. Okay, so you need to be finalized, and that is after qualification, you need to wait for 30 days or to complete the 56 days, whichever is longer, no, after you have completed your qualification. And that's the time that you'll get finalized as a Premier Platinum Pay Setter, and you get the watch by the first week of November. Ayan, so even if you have completed it early, no, ang bigayan po ng ating reward will be first week of November.
Ayan. Alright, so we move on. Everyone, to our frequently asked questions, no. I know you have a lot of things in mind, no. Tinatanong niyo, ma'am, ngayon abot yung yung deadline. So, eto, we will be having discussing the frequently asked questions this time. So, unang tanong, no? Alam ko maraming katanungan dyan. What if I finish my 30 days PPPS qualification before September 4? Can I still get the watch? Of course, no? As long as yung enrollment date nyo ay August 7 at 2 p.m. Okay? August 7 at 2 p.m. So, lahat kayo who are enrolled during that date or yung enrollment date na yan can still get, no, your Premier Platinum Pay Setter limited edition watch. Ayan. So next question, no. Next question, I have an associate, no, and PC sponsored in the US. Will this be counted? Will this count for my qualification for PPPS? Yes, no. Lahat po yan counted for the qualification. But for the purpose of this program, para makakuha ka ng watch, ang ika-count natin ay yung only enrollment or sales volume points na produce from the Philippine market. Yung mga direct sponsor nyo na from the Philippine market. So okay lang, no, kahit meron kayong mga enrollment from the US, from other countries, magiging PPPS pa rin kayo, pero you have to be very conscious if you would really want to have that limited edition watch. Kailangan yung i-monitor na yung mga sales volume points at mga direct sponsor nyo will be coming from the Philippine market. Ayan. So yun, malinaw yun. Next, how can I track my progress? Of course, you can still use the hub tracker for PPPS Nakikita nyo na naman yan sa inyong ano, 'di ba? Sa inyong page sa Hub. So you will be updated every now and then. All right. Next question. When will I get the watch? No, when will I get the watch? So we will be starting we will start distributing the watch in November. So you will only get the watch after you finalize. Remember, no, if you get your status or your Premier Platinum Pay Setter, yung regular natin na rule, di ba? If you get your Premier Platinum Pay Setter status, you have to wait for 30 days for you to be finalized. Dahil i-review pa yan ng ating ethics and education team. So, starting November, we will all release the Premier Platinum Pay Setter Award, no? Para doon sa mga nag-finalize. Next, what if I'm an old associate? Can I still have the watch? No, unfortunately, para po ito doon sa mga associates na kaka-enroll pa lang. Remember, we had just concluded our double SVP. I'm sure marami kayong na-enroll from this week, and those associates, those new direct sponsor ninyo, I would really, really qualify, no, for this promotion. Lahat sila pwede nating bigyan ng Premier Platinum Pay Setter Limited Edition watch. No, because pasok na pasok sila dun sa ating enrollment date, which is August 7, August 7 at 2 p.m. and it will run hanggang October 2 hanggang 1:59. So, only those associates na mga bago. So, ito yung mga motivate natin sa kanila, no, na during their first milestone sa Usana, wherein they get the Premier Platinum Pay Setter status, they already have to get the watch, no? Meron na silang initial gift para dyan. So, yan yung ating very good news this afternoon. So, can you please type in the chat box, no? For those who are kaka-enroll pa lang, wala pang nag-30 days ng Premier Platinum Pay Setter, count natin yung PPPS natin this week or within 30 days. Ayan. Sino dito sa inyo? Can you please type 1? Yung mga nagraran ng Premier Platinum Pay Setter. Ayan.
Tuloy-tuloy lang, no, Sis Mitch. And again, bakit natin hihintayin yung end of 30 days where we can complete, no, yung ating PPPS qualification within the week para yung mga ibang na-enroll natin have also the chance to get their own watches.
Yes. Kung may mga tanong pa kayo, if ever na merong mga tanong in the next coming days, no, please do not hesitate to approach your sales managers. Nandito kami and we will be conducting trainings, no, sa mga teams ninyo for para mas klaro at para mas ma-motivate at maengganyo kayo lahat to really push, no, yung ating mga bagong associates to really hit and get that limited edition Premier Platinum Pay Setter watch. Yes.
Thank you so much, everyone. Tuloy-tuloy lang, no? Go, go, go. It's another great week ahead for Usana Philippines, and I hope you're all with us to defy the odds and to really scale new heights. Maraming salamat po. God bless everyone, and see you later at our new distributors orientation at 8 p.m. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.